Alright, hello, this is Marie Diaries and I'm here to do a video. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this reading and this video through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it immediately, permanently goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go, people, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray, amen, thank you. So I have pulled some cards, some of my oracle cards out here. As you see, it's a lot on the table. But with all of this, I was getting a lot about, so we have this card that says it says if have any issues, problems, know where it is coming from. All right. That's under judgment being called, victims trying to cause setbacks. All right, because somebody definitely could be abusing their spiritual rank or something like that, or just abusing their power for negative intentions. All right, this could be past, present, or future. Something about the sixth house could definitely be significant, with that being this comes out, the sixth house comes out after love. All right, the sixth house is in health, wellness, work, service, duty, healing, pets, and daily routines. All right. Yeah, with something about this emperor in the reverse breaking into a place. All right. Something about the months that came out was September, August, and March. Something about, or March, August, and September could be significant. I also, what came out is will receive divine messages and or signs. Something about a money missing. That actually came out twice, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna. The weird part is this card, because all of these cards was coming up to the top of the basket. All right. So something about Archangel Michael could be significant. All right. Archangel Michael is significant. I feel like I need to say that. But yeah, and then what makes me feel like something is, what's the word from the card? On the card it says a foot, which I think something is afoot, because this what I was getting was food or drink, or I was getting divine feminine. All right. I'm also getting F dat. I don't know, F dat. I'm getting that too from those two cards. All right, but I'm gonna put these all back in the basket. Oh, it was the letter G out there too, but that was the first card that came out. But I'm not really sure what that has to do with the letter F, and so FDG or GFD. I don't know, but those was the three letters that came out. So I'm gonna put these all back in the basket. All right, and I'm gonna start from scratch because I want to see what's gonna come out. All right, so what is the overall energy that needs to be seen and shown in regards to what I just said? I see 1010 on the alarm clock. We have the seventh house. All right, that talks about partnership, relationships, marriage, life partner, business partners, relating, foreign affairs, contracts. All right. I also see the Five of Pentacles. That just came out when I put it back in there. Five of Pentacles talks about debt, illness, financial health difficulties, feeling left out or ostracized, worrying about your security, a chance to clear energy blockages. All right. So you have the seventh house out here with the Five of Pentacles in the upright. What else? All right. We have porn star coming out. All right, so yeah, I don't know what that's about. I see Ellen, um, Ellen Bernard with refill. All right, so something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. All right, I also see they like that you're single, but not that you're getting attention elsewhere from male, female, or both. All right, so somebody could be doing all of this. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse, that something about breaking into a place. All right, somebody could be doing something because, or did something because they didn't like that. They liked that you was single, but they didn't like that you was getting attention from other people or something like that, whether they was male or female or something like that. We have the letter N coming out here, but I'm going to put that off to the side. All right, what else for this energy in regards to this Emperor in the reverse? Something about a murder plot. All right, I see murder plot coming out. All right, so that's next to the 7th house in astrology. You have you're always on your okay, so that just came out too. It says Always on Your Mind by SWV. All right, so something about that song or the title of the song could be significant. All right, what else? Let's see. What else for this energy in regards to this Emperor in reverse? We got something about that. All right, that's next to porn star. All right. Yeah, I don't know what this energy is. So I see something about a false woman didn't give a F about the relationship. I see the question where. The question where. That's next to El Varner with refill. All right. What else about this um, Emperor in the reverse that break into a place? Ski mask. Okay. So now I see the letter no, or that's what I'm seeing. No or on. So I see no or on. All right. So, and then we have the Fool coming out in the reverse, which talks about foolishness, poor evaluations, carelessness, ignorance, assuming you already have the answer, gullibility, lacking experience, rash or impulsive choices. All right, that's next to a person liking that you're single, but not that you're getting attention from other people, male or female. Um, it says right now you're experiencing unexplained pains out of nowhere because being sent spiritual attack. All right, so that's coming out next to murder plot and the 7th house. All right, I see the 2 of swords in reverse. It says disloyalty, scheming, self-deception, abstinence, difficult choice, confusion, between rock and a hard place, fear of commitment. All right, so whoever this person is, this Emperor in the reverse about breaking into a place, ski mask, and then I was, like I said, the whole food and drink thing. All right, they could definitely, whoever this person is or whatever this is, they're in this unbothered energy. All right, they're in this unbothered energy about something about a porn star and a RGSO person. All right. This is crazy already. What else? We got lying about being with them. All right. So somebody could have been lying about uh, being in a relationship. All right. I mean, we do have the card that says single, or like that you're single, but not that you're getting attention from other people. Something about a distant relative. All right. Could be significant. We have street drag racing. All right, we're going to put that up at the top. Next to right now, you could be experiencing unexplained pains out of nowhere because being sent spiritual attacks. Next to murder plot and the 7th house. All right, something about ginger hair. All right. I see going out to clubs. All right, I see having out of a body experience. So whoever this person is, this male is, something about them having a out of body experience. All right, with it being next to the Two of Swords in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody could be in denial, or they're in denial about this energy. All right, what else? Okay, so I see gang stalking. Somebody is unbothered that, or this person, this Emperor in reverse, whether they're male or female, they could be unbothered about gang stalking, I guess, towards somebody they look at as a porn star, or something about a porn star, and their RSO could be significant. What else for this energy? This Emperor in reverse. All right, so I see something about that. All right, with that coming out, lying about being with them. Next to the question where, and L. Varner refill. All right, I also see something about that. All right, something about that could be significant. So it's looking like there was supposed to be some type of plot for something. I did say that in the beginning just a while ago. Then I said a foot. So a foot talks about a plan, like a plan afoot, like a plot afoot, like something being like in the midst of it or the beginning of it or something like that. We got low vibrational energy. All right, with that coming out next to street drag racing right now, and then murder plot, and then we have the 7th house. All right, which again talks about partnerships, relationships, marriage, life partners, business partners, relating, foreign affairs, contracts. All right, because that could, I feel like that's also representing, like, what is that, like the Hierophant? All right, yeah, I see trust your gut instinct. All right, so I'm recording this right now. This is 10/17, November the 28th. All right, well, I won't be able to upload it until tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Something about a certified letter or letters. So this person, this Emperor in the reverse, something about like one certified letter or multiple certified letters could be significant. What else? Something about the state of Pennsylvania. We also have fan groupie. All right, so this person, this Emperor in the reverse, I feel like this person knows about whatever this is. They know about this plan that was afoot. All right, I see something about that volunteer worker. All right, I see something about 1970. Something about 1970. All right, what else for this Emperor in the reverse? Ski mask, break into a place, and then the whole, what I said, food or drink thing. We got adversary. It says one's opponent in a contest, conflict, or dispute. All right, so this person definitely could be a male or female's adversary, or they feel like they have an adversary, whether they are the adversary or to somebody else. Something about teamwork makes the dream work. All right, with that coming out next to the 5th house and the 2 of Swords in reverse, with it coming back out with volunteer work. All right, next to certified letters, gang stalking, unbothered, RSO, and porn star. I see dehumanize. All right, so that's coming out next to dehumanize, Pennsylvania, governor, mayor, senator, lying about being with them, lying about you being with them. The question where, and L. Varner refill. All right, yeah, refill is giving me like what I just said in the beginning, like somebody refilling something. Okay, so younger man and brown skin just came out together. All right, so we have younger man, which something about younger man, fan groupie, vacant property, distant relative, the Fool in reverse, with they like that you are single but not that you're getting attention from other people. We got brown skin tones. All right, that's coming out next to adversary, low vibrational energy, street drag racing right now, murder plot in 7th house. Alright, what else for this energy out here on the table? Something about a middleman. Alright, something about a secret child or children. Alright, middleman coming out to teamwork makes the dream work. Trust your intuition. Having an out of body experience. Two of Swords in reverse. You're always on my mind. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something about the month of April. Alright, with that coming out next to volunteer work, certified letters, gang stalking, unbothered, registered ex-offender, and porn star. Yeah, we got cyberbullying, alright, coming out next to dehumanize, the state of Pennsylvania, governor, mayor, senator, lying about you being with them, question where, and El Varner. So whoever this emperor is, they lying about you being in a relationship. They could be connected to some type of murder plot against you or somebody else, which you could be male or female. Something about a younger man being involved, all right, or this could be a younger man that is this emperor in the reverse. All right, ginger hair just came out in my hand again with open marriage. All right, I see being exposed. So there could be, this younger man could end up being exposed, all right, being exposed. Younger man, fan groupie, vacant property, distant relative, fool in reverse with, they like that you're single, but not that you're getting attention from other people. All right, what else about this break into place? Emperor in reverse. Something about a karmic family. A karmic family coming out. You got the death card, which talks about transformation, great change in life, view of self-world, death and rebirth, inevitable cycles, change, new beliefs and endings. Yeah, there could be some type. Okay, so you have a middleman and a young man. I feel like the middleman is a whole separate person from this young man, but I mean it could be the same person, but there could be some type of ending or transformation or something like change for this middleman who was trusting their instinct to work with this other person. What else for this energy out here? Something about hookah could be significant. So let's see. We got paying it forward. Next to April, volunteer work, certified letters, gang stalking, unbothered, RSO, and porn star. We have something is suspect, sinister, fishy right now. Alright, so that's coming out next to cyberbullying, dehumanized, Pennsylvania, governor, mayor, state. Lying about being with you, question where, and El Varner. Yeah, something about a toxic routine. Alright, so there's some type of toxic routine that's being exposed about this young man who's a fan groupie, vacant property, distant relative. The fool in reverse with, they like that you're single, but you're not getting, but don't like that you're getting attention from other people. Alright. Let's see, I'm going to do like 2 more rows. We got burning all bridges and taken without consent. Alright, so something about this karmic family burning all bridges. Alright, and then we have taken without consent. That's next to the death card in the upright. Middleman, teamwork makes the dream work. Trusting their gut instinct. Having an out-of-body experience. 2 of Swords in reverse with you're always on my mind, and 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Something about the state of Maryland could be significant. What else for this energy? This Emperor in the reverse. Break into a place. Something about a spiritual STD. Alright, so we got spiritual STD. We got paying it forward. The month of April. Volunteer work. Certified letters. Gang stalking. Unbothered. RSO. Porn star. We got FUCK by Tink. Alright, so something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. That's coming out next to something is suspect, sinister, fishy, not right now, cyberbullying, dehumanized, Pennsylvania, governor, mayor, state. lying about being with you, question where, and then you have El Varner's song with refill. I see somebody could be of that race, all right? They could be this younger man, all right, that's being exposed about some type of toxic routine, vacant property, distant relative, full in reverse with they like that you're single but not that you're getting attention from other people. We got misled, all right? So, yeah, I feel like this family was misled with burning all these bridges to be an adversary or be an adversary in this low vibrational energy, street drag racing right now, murder plot in the 7th house. All right, something about 000, which is new beginnings, a fresh start. Oneness, something has come full circle. All right. Yeah, I see something about files for bankruptcy. All right. That's coming out next to taken without consent, death card, middleman, teamwork makes the dream work, trust your gut instinct, having an out-of-body experience, 2 of swords in reverse, you're always on my mind, and the 5 of pentacles. Yeah, I just see Bentley. I see somebody driving a Bentley. And I see foul play also I saw first. We got could be connected to the government, all right, next to spiritual, STD, paying it forward, the month of April, volunteer work, certified letters, gang stalking, unbothered, RSO, and then porn star. I see, so I saw foul play first. That will come out next to FUCK by Tink. Alright, so something about the song or the title of the songs could be significant. Something is suspect, sinister, fishy right now. Or something is suspect, sinister, fishy, not right. Alright. Let's see. A few more. This comes up, don't come up often. We got something about that. Alright. Yeah, so that's coming out next to race, European American, toxic routine, being exposed, young man, fan groupie, vacant property, distant relative, full in reverse. With they like that you're single but not that you're getting attention from other people. I see Bentley. All right, somebody drives a Bentley, or somebody in his karmic family drives a Bentley. All right, I see internet stalking. So you have internet stalking and cyberbullying out here and gang stalking out here. So there's a lot of energy of something being done online, or part of this energy is done online. All right, what else we need? I need 3 more cards for this energy out here. Something about a low rated hotel. That's coming out in the row with porn star. We got believing in the lie. That's coming out next to foul play, FUCK by Tink. Something is suspect, sinister, foul, or fishy, not right. Cyberbullying, dehumanized, Pennsylvania, government or state. Lying about being with you. Wait, how did I write it? Lying about you being with them. Where, question where, and we got El Varner, refill. Alright, so one more for this energy out here. We got D'Angelo Brown Sugar. Alright. So again, something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. I see It's Tainted. Alright, It's Tainted. And then we have the suburb of that. Alright, so let's see. Am I going to stop? Yeah, this all could be being done. I see speaking the truth. Any spiritual trying to take from you for their own selfish reason or reasons is going to cause them big. It's going to cause them big, majorly. All right, and then you have Uranus. Uranus talks about originality, innovation, change, uniqueness, transcendence, individuality, genius, collective. All right. Yeah, I also see something about pick a side. So, somebody could be doing this all because they want you to pick a side or something. I'm feeling like between good and bad, they want you to pick a side, or evil and good or something like that. They want you to pick a side. It's kind of giving me of the energy of the movie that I think it just came out, Wicked. I haven't even seen that movie yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I might whenever I can be able to, but I don't know. I'm getting something about that movie, Wicked. All right, you got the ninth house, spirituality, or excuse me, the ninth house in astrology. It says spirituality, philosophy, seeking, expansion, higher education, religion, travel, and legal. I see the Marines. All right, something about slow action. What else? Something about thin eyebrows. Something about thin eyebrows. All right, I'm gonna take a few more. Anything else for this energy in regards to this Emperor in the reverse? Break into a place. All right, we got certified. Certified. So something about certified. Again, we got certain individuals can't be trusted. What else? Anything else? It says, I claim it all good. I see caution, looking or will do whatever to cross over you, negative intentions, money, status, etc. All right, so somebody willing to do something, willing to do whatever for for them. Yeah, something about a wingman or a wing woman partner in crime. So there could be something about a wingman or a wing woman that is connected to this. All right, what else? Something about big chest. Don't do it. So somebody could have been telling somebody not to do something, or yeah, I see don't do it. Something's behind that. It says wants to come in from out of the cold, the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know. Somebody, I don't know what this is, but you have big chest. All right. We also have the end of a relationship. So somebody could have had the end of a relationship with somebody that has big chest. All right. We got self-worth. That's coming out in the reverse. All right. Anything else for this energy in regards to this Emperor in the reverse? Breaking into a place. Something about $150. Something about a probation officer. So we got $150. We got sparing relationship intimacy. So they could have, if somebody's meeting somebody at a low rated hotel, they're paying them $150 or something like that. Something about a probation officer. I see the Page of Swords in the upright. That talks about restless energy, curiosity, thirst for information, learning new things, an apprentice or student, a messenger, watching, stalking on social media. So you got another card talking about stalking or whatever. It says they turned their back against you. They turned their back and against you. So somebody in this energy could have turned, maybe this younger man could have turned their back against this middleman or whoever this emperor they could have been working with or something like that. Something about that could be significant. Anything else before I get into this reading? Something about mental health. I see trying to trap. You're being tested. Something about scapegoat. I did see that. I see something about that. And I see something about that. Alright. And I also see you, Queen of Swordsm. I'm getting something right now. This may or may not be significant together. 10:35 on the alarm clock. It's like it could be all these people working together to get rid of a person for, I'm feeling like it's not just one reason. It's like it's multiple reasons why this energy, if this is connected to this is multiple reasons for this energy. Yeah, something about a Freemason. Something about a medical health professional. I see confession. It says, I see makes less money than you. So somebody can make less money than this medical professional. I mean, we already just, so medical professional could be whoever this phlebotomist is, because that just came out. I just realized that. So phlebotomist could be whoever this medical health professional is, or that could be just somebody else. Let's see. Something about 2020 could be significant. So this could have been something that has been going on, or something is just significant about 2020. I see something about an internal investigation. So there's been some type of internal investigation since 2020. I see poverty spell. I see the letter Z. I see that. I see that. Popping up where you're at. I see Pop Goes the Weasel. I see Mysterious. Behind that is Keep Your Head Up by Tupac. Alright, so something about the song or the title of the song could be significant. And I see It's Okay to Be Single and Kidless. I also see something about the Magician. Alright, that's coming out in the upright. It says choices, diverse knowledge, situations, or solutions. Choices, diverse knowledge, solutions, skill, natural talents, power of manifestation, creativity, cleverness, and problem solving. Alright, I also see walking away. So somebody could have been doing this all because you walked away from them, or somebody felt like you walked away from them. Yeah, I see something not working out. Something about subliminal messages. Subliminal messages very soon. I just pulled that out together. So subliminal messages very soon. You also have narcissistic and delusional thinking. So there's a narcissistic individual. This could definitely be this Emperor in the reverse that has delusional thinking. Alright, or somebody does, or whoever this energy is. I see the Knight of Swords in reverse. I see something about the South region, which is Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North and South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas. Alright. Something about that region could be significant. Something about a dead-end relationship. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to pick a few more and get into the reading. Something about childhood trauma. So I don't know if it's like this Emperor has childhood trauma, or they know that the person that this is being done to has childhood trauma. Now the Emperor wants to show up in the upright. We got regretful, staying in a marriage, but that was behind the Emperor. So whoever this Emperor is, they could be regretful of staying in a marriage. All right. Something about somebody posing as the opposite sex. Put in the work and not seeing the true results. I see that. I see selective. I see something about an unsolved case. Something about an unsolved case. And I also see something about the fifth house and changes is coming. The fifth house, it says self-expression, passion, fun, creativity, pleasure, casual sex, inner child, children. And then the last card, like I said, I see more, but I see changes is coming. All right. Something about some black magic could be significant. And I see selfish, and now I see stand your ground. All right, but I also did just see the other two that I just said. But those is the only letters that's popping up right now. Something about N-O-Z or Z-O-N, or I don't know what the hell that is. But hold on a minute. All right, so split the deck. Boogeyman to combination. Something about CB or BC could be significant. I also was getting something about a jaguar. All right, I don't know if I have that as one of my cards for like the different type of cards, but something about a jaguar, a card that is a jaguar may or may not be significant. We got midnight with experience coming out, so something about me, or I see me, or I see EM or M, which is like I'm getting like them. All right, we have curse at the back of the deck, but let's see. What is the overall energy for what's already came out on the table? What's the overall energy for what's already came out on the table in regards to this Emperor in reverse, ski mask, breaking into a place, food or drink, and all the energy of the cards that came out already? What do we need to see from this deck? We get a few cards from this deck to quote for the overall energy. What's the overall energy from this deck? Okay, what's the overall energy? Okay. We have the other side. All right, so the other side is coming out first. All right, we have neighbors at the back of the deck. That could definitely be more than just neighbors. All right, we got family that just fell out with a cat in the reverse. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to take these because I don't like how they feel. Let's see. What is the overall energy for everything that just... We got earth. All right, so now earth is coming out. We got the other side, earth. Let's see. Can we get a 3 more for the overall energy in regards to everything that came out on the table already? Give me 3 more from this deck. 3 more for the overall energy. 3 more, please, and thank you. We have suspicion in the upright. Let's get 2 more. 2 more. We got fate. 1 more. We got shock. Shock coming out with fire. Alright, but we're going to take shock. Fire came out. Turned over in the deck, we have children of the night. Family. I think that's it. Oh, and infertility. So children, family, and fertility turned over in the deck. You have help me at the back of the deck. But we're going to put fire at the back because that was the last card that came out. Alright, which is the Frankenstein movie. So I feel like somebody felt like something was faded, or and there could be some type of backfire or something I'm getting with this fire at the back of the deck, or something about a fire, like something about, I'm getting fire on the ass, like the ASS, like something, someone or something being on somebody's ASS in regards to this energy. All right, we got the other side that came out first, which is the Poltergeist movie, 1982. All right, where are you? Question mark. There is unfinished to be handled. So somebody was, this Emperor in the reverse was feeling like, or maybe there could be some type of unfinished business in regards to this Emperor in the reverse. All right, or they was trying to handle some, or felt like they had to finish, or they felt like they had to handle some unfinished business or something like that. All right, that's why that middleman. So they definitely could have been working with a middleman and a younger man, or the middleman could be the younger man. But the next is Earth. That is the Nosferatu movie. All right, that came out in 1922. It says, "Here begins the land of phantoms. Remember where you come from." You got Suspicion next. That's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. All right, so this card don't come out often. It says Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978. Don't be trapped by old concepts. It says keep a wary eye on how things are evolving. All right, so this person who had to remember, this Emperor in the reverse, who had to remember where they came from because something about some unfinished business, they could be keeping an eye on how things are evolving, or this is what this Emperor is redoing, because this actually gives me like, even though it's Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it gives me like the energy of the, I don't know if Poison Ivy has her own movie, but you know, she comes from Batman movie, or is it Catwoman? I think it's Batman. I think Poison Ivy comes from, she's in the Batman movie, I think. All right, so something about Batman movie could be significant. I don't know why, but I'm just getting that with that card. All right, next you have Fate. Fate is It Follows. All right, that came out 2014. Whatever helps it get close to you. We got Determine Your Own Fate. The last one is Shock. All right. That's the Psycho movie. All right, I don't know why this card keep coming up though, but it do when I've been using this deck. We got Shock is the Psycho movie, 1960. It says, I just want to make a change. It says, don't let your guard down. Yeah, I feel like this Emperor in the reverse that is feeling like they have some type of unfinished business, but they trying to, something about them remembering where they came from, because they have to be wary of how something is evolving. Fate was Determine Your Own Fate. Then you have Shock, which is the Psycho movie, Don't Let Your Guard Down. And wow, look at that. You got that Psycho movie, it has Bates Hotel, and then Hotel is one of my Oracle cards that came out. So something could be significant about a hotel or a motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Maybe something about a Holiday Inn could be significant too. I don't know. But the last card is Fire. Yeah, I feel like somebody is something about fire on their ass, or they feel like they got fired, like they got some, whatever how you say that, fire in the ass, something, I don't know. We got Fire, which is the Frankenstein movie that came out in 1931. It says, let it all come down. Something new will arise. And then behind that you have Fertility. So this person is trying to let something, I feel like whoever this person is, they're trying to let something die down, or let something, yeah, like I'm getting die down. So Fertility is the Wicker Man movie that came out in 1973. It says, please come say how do, question mark. It says the energy is coming to you. The energy is coming to you. Stay open to new ideas. So this person could be trying to stay open to new ideas, even though they feel like they have to let all of this, whatever this is, this other side, earth, suspicion, fate, shock, they gotta let something, I'm getting like die down or something like that. Because again, the card that came out was something about a murder plot. All right, and then something about an unsolved case. All right, those were some of the oracle cards that came out. I don't know what, again, I don't know what NOZ is, and I can't even look right now, but it's okay. I'm going to still do the reading anyway. All right, so all of the cards came out in the upright. So let's see. I guess I'm going to have to get 5 of them. Clarify the other side for this energy out here. Clarify the other side. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. What else? Clarify Earth. Dang, 2 cards came out. We have the Moon in Pisces with the Chariot in Cancer. All right, so the Moon in Pisces, the Chariot in Cancer. So we're going to take the Moon in Pisces. We have the Death card in Scorpio at the back of the deck. Clarify suspicion in regards to this energy out here. Clarify suspicion. Clarify suspicion. We got the Hermit in Virgo. So this Emperor in the reverse could be knowing that, like, again, I said something about somebody, what I said, ASS fire, or something about under fire, or like they feel like something about the hot seat or something like that. Clarify fate. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Clarify fate for this energy out here. Something about 5 individuals or something could be significant to this energy. We got the World card. Clarify shock for this energy out here. Clarify shock. Whoa, so the Empress just came out towards the Moon in Pisces with Earth. And that was remember where you come from. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So we literally have the World and the Wheel of Fortune out here back to back. All right. The Empress came out in Taurus under the Moon in Pisces with Earth. All right. Behind that we have the Strength in Leo, the Emperor in Aries, the Devil in Capricorn, the Tower in Aquarius, the Star in Aquarius, the Death in Scorpio, the Temperance in Sagittarius, the Lovers in Gemini, the Hierophant in Taurus with the High Priestess in Cancer at the back of the deck. Let's see. Let's use this deck. Hold on. Alright, so I don't know if this is person like trying to clean up their mess or something, but it's definitely giving like some suspect energy, because that card that came out that said something is suspect, fishy, something is suspect, you know, the card, one of my the oracle card, I see 4844 on the clock. Yeah, and I feel like this person, they could be in like this 9 of Swords energy, or something could have happened or whatever with them being in that low vibrational energy, because their judgment is clouded. All right, they're not thinking clearly, or they're not thinking clearly, or I'm getting that they're not thinking logically. All right, let's see. Clarify the other side with the Magician for this energy out here. This Emperor in the reverse feeling like they have unfinished business. All right, we have because they're not happy, or something about the home or something like that with his 10 of Cups in the reverse. Something about the month of October could be significant. Clarify the Moon in Pisces with Earth. Wow, we have the King of Wands coming out sideways with or coming out crossing. All right, 9 of Cups at the back of the deck. All right, I'm going to try that again because Yeah, so let's see. Clarify the moon in Pisces. Remember where you came from with the Earth card. We got the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands coming out again. Justice in Libra at the back of the deck. Could we get one card? Clarify the moon in Pisces with Earth. Remember where you came from. Could we get one card, please? We have the Lovers in the reverse. All right, so maybe this Emperor felt like they didn't have a choice with doing something. Yeah, or they was going to be in mental confinement, or they was going to maybe go to literal, like, physical jail or something. Maybe this is some type of blackmail energy. I don't know. I see 11:01 on the alarm clock. Clarify suspicion in the Hermit and Virgo. Suspicion was, so somebody could actually be being blackmailed or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. You got invasion of the body snatchers. Keep a wary eye on how things are evolving. Clarify the Hermit and Virgo or suspicion. Or they could be, this Emperor in reverse could be blackmailing somebody. Clarify the Hermit in reverse with suspicion. Keep a wary eye on how things are evolving. Yeah, because something about, wow, Two of Swords to the Emperor in Aries. Something about a block, a blockage, an obstacle. Something could be significant about 2 deaths. Or 2 possible unalivings or something. You got the Emperor in Aries, the Ace of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess in Cancer, the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, the Magician, King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Justice in Libra. Clarify fate with the World, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius energy. Fate again was where, no, that was the other one. Fate was determine your own fate. So yeah, now this person, even though they could be, maybe this could be past, present, or future. Just maybe there's something that happened already, possibly, allegedly, I don't know. But anyways, this will definitely go in the karmic. This is going to be the next karmic reading. But so this person is like faced with some type of obstacle. Like maybe they felt like something was a choice, wasn't a choice. Maybe they felt like they didn't have their family on their side, or they wasn't able to manipulate family or something like that. With that 10 of Cups in reverse, we have the 9 of Swords at the back of the deck. But something about now they're trying to determine their own fate. Yeah, because they're feeling like they're in the 5 of Pentacles about a relationship. Or they feel like they're either about a relationship, money. They're feeling out in the cold, ostracized, because you have the 5 of Pentacles. And she's like looking like she's outside the door. But she could be even inside, and because the key is in the inside with her. So, but she's just feeling like she's alone or something. Or whoever this Emperor is, they feeling alone. We got the 2 of Pentacles coming out with the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody may be feeling out in the cold about some type of money or something. Clarify shock with the Wheel of Fortune. For this energy, clarify shock. We got the Temperance in Sagittarius. Yeah, something could be about to come up, or somebody's trying to hold on to something that could be coming up in December, because Temperance in Sagittarius is December energy. All right, we got the Temperance coming out with the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to hold on to something. I feel like, yeah, Temperance came out 4 of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. So they got offered to do something or be a part of something. What was fate? Or excuse me, shock. Shock was the Psycho movie, and they're not trying to let their guard down at this time, or within the upcoming days or whatever, weeks, I don't know. Something could be significant about 5 weeks ago, or excuse me, 5 This could be significant to 5 years ago. Yeah, we got the Justice in Libra. So maybe there was some type of legal something situation this person was connected to 5 years ago. Something could be significant about 2 years. Like maybe there could be something coming up in the month of December. So that could be like what, the second week of December or something. I don't know. But we had the Justice in Libra and the Three of Pentacles. So now this Emperor in reverse has been trying to work on something. Clarify, what was that? Remember where you came from? The other side. Clarify the other side with the Magician. Clarify the other side with the Magician. Yeah, so this person could be rushing to do something or rushing to do something without thinking about it because they're not happy, or something about family, or they feel like they're not getting everything. All right. Clarify Moon and Pisces with, what is that? Earth. Okay, so we got the other side, Earth. Then we have suspicion. So clarify the Moon and Pisces with Earth for this energy out here. We got the King of Wands coming back out. So this person is rushing to take some type of action. But again, I feel like this is something that they may or may not be having a choice to do. Like they didn't come up with this decision or option or something. Somebody else did with that Knight of Cups. Clarify the Hermit and Virgo with suspicion. Yeah, we got the Four of Wands to the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. So it's something about this person taking this action because of them having some type of obstacle in regards to their foundation, their union, their stability. But they're in this energy of this Nine of Swords. Actually, the Ten of Swords. Nine of Swords to the Ace of Swords is the Ten of Swords. It gives me to the Six of Pentacles. You got the World with, what's that? With Fate. Clarify the World with Fate. So something is definitely could be fated, or yeah, the Devil. Something could be fated because of them having this obsession with this, or they just knew that something was gonna go. They just knew that something was gonna I feel like happen for them, because fate is, it follows, but it says determine your own fate. So this person determined their own fate by what they was allowing themselves to do or be a part of. You have Shock, which is the Psycho movie. Clarify Shock with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. So this person is this Emperor in reverse, all right, and whoever else they was working with, the Emperor in reverse, the middleman, the younger man, the phlebotomist, the medical health professional, all these people. Six of Swords just came out to the Seven of Wands. They was all working together because the teamwork makes the dream work. To get whatever this was. Again, fire was let it all come down, something new will arise. Yeah, so it's like now they're trying to act like they want to let everything, I'm getting, like I said, calm down or something like that. Yeah, look, Three of Pentacles, and then start something back up or something like that. Yeah, the King of Swords to the Queen of Cups. Then you have the Three of Swords. Something about 3 weeks. Whenever that 3 weeks is. The Star in Aquarius, the Sun in Leo, I see. Clarify the other side with Magician in Virgo. Gemini, Virgo. Clarify the other side with Gemini, Virgo for the Magician. We got Judgment in Leo. I'm seeing it in reverse to the Hermit in Virgo. I feel like somebody rushing to do something because they feel like there's something about some unfinished business. What I was going to say, something about the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, we got the Strength in Leo. Yeah, something about this, like, knowing what the, like, the strength, like, I don't know how to say it. Strength in Leo to the Three of Pentacles. Thinking that the teamwork's making the dream work. It's like they just knew that they had, I'm getting the upper hand. All right, with whatever this is. What's that? Earth with the Moon in Pisces. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Nine of Wands at the back of the deck. But I feel like because, what I want to say? Earth with the Moon in Pisces. Because the Ace of Cups is coming out in reverse. So whatever this action was to take to do whatever this, working together, teamwork, make the dream work, all these people, everything, it's not bringing in this Ace of Cups. Because you got Judgment in Leo in reverse with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Earth was, again, remember where you came from. Because it's like this person did something under shady terms. All right, with that card that says something's fishy, something suspect, fishy, something not right. All right, clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy out here. You had the Sun in reverse. And like something could now be coming out, or something could be, because yeah, that could be having this person and all these people feeling heavily burdened. Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Emperor to the Ace of Wands in regards to some type of action that was took, or some creativity to do something in regards to some type of document, union, contract, organization, whatever this is. Clarify the World with what's that again? With Fate. Clarify the World with Fate for this energy out here. Okay, so it's coming out in the reverse, Three of Pentacles. I feel like they're trying not to be heavily burdened. Like, even though it's like they don't want something to be coming out, or they don't want something to be revealed, or they know that they're not getting this this Ace of Cups. I'm also getting something about they could have been hiding something from somebody. Well, I feel like I already said that, but I'm getting that with the Moon in Pisces, the Lovers in reverse, King of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. Lovers in reverse, King of Wands upright, Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm getting like they trying to hide something, but they don't want somebody to remember something. Clarify Psycho with the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles is at the back of the deck still. Clarify Psycho with the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify Psycho with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Six of Wands on the top. Three of Pentacles still came out with the Knight of Cups and the Magician. And then you have the Two of Cups at the back of the deck. Somebody definitely feel like them doing whatever this is, waiting for something to fall down, or whatever that said, waiting for something to fall down. They feel like they're going to have this victory because they don't want somebody to remember something, or they don't want somebody to know something. Whatever this is, what that, like, I feel like what they were doing. But I feel like this person is not letting their guard down in regards to something about, like I said, the plan. They're not letting their guard down about the plan. about something that they could have been doing somewhere between 7 weeks ago. Yeah, the Chariot and Cancer to the Four of Cups. The Seven of Wands at the back of the deck. Clarify the other side with the Magician and Gemini, Virgo. We got the Page of Swords. So there could be a lot of gossiping, talk, stalking, or again, this definitely has something to do with gang stalking. All forms of stalking, I'm going to say. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming out with the Death and Rebirth. Yeah, with that other side feeling like unfinished business. We got the Moon with the Justice in Libra because they like was trying to hide that they was trying to balance something out in regards to doing this, and it definitely could have been being done towards the Empress. We got the Ten of Pentacles or a Divine One, male or female. Clarify Earth with the Moon in Pisces. You got the Hermit in Virgo. I feel like there's some type of light being shed on this, or it will be, or again, something will be being exposed if it haven't already. Like something is not going to take something not going to take a whole month for whatever this is. But I definitely feel like the light is being shed on something. You got the Hermit facing both of the Hermits. This Hermit and that Hermit is facing each other. So I don't know what's that about. Clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo. You have the Two of Cups. You got the Five of Swords. There was some type of confusion about this relationship or something like that. Somebody could be really mad or bothered or whatever. And I'm also getting, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody was, because Invasion of the Body Snatchers is keeping a wary eye on how things are evolving. So this Emperor in reverse, or this could be somebody else. They was keeping a wary eye on how this relationship was evolving, or some type of relationship was evolving, whether this was platonic, business, or romantic. Clarify, what's that? That is, again, fate. Clarify fate with the Wheel of Fortune for this energy out here. You got the Chariot coming right out the bat with the Four of Cups, but let's see. Clarify fate with the Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Pentacles to the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So we got the Six of Pentacles that came out. And then the Two of Wands with the Two of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. Clarify cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Death and Rebirth coming out to the Six of Cups. Clarify cycle with the Wheel of Fortune for this energy out here. We got the Chariot coming back out with the Tower in Aquarius. I feel like there's some type of shakeup, or there's some type of change coming in. Yeah, look, the Death and Rebirth. Wow, something's ending, a double ending. We got the Justice in Libra, Queen of Swords to the High Priestess in Cancer. Somebody could be knowing something is ending, changing drastically or quickly, or that's what's coming in. Again, this could be something through the court or something like that. You got the Justice and Libra at the back of the deck to bring some type of balance in, or whatever this is. Let's see. I don't know. I want to use another. So, up in the clouds just fell out with ritual. You got bondage at the back of the deck. Clarify Magician with the other side, commitment. I'm going to just take it. We got the Hierophant at the back of the deck. So, yeah, this Emperor in reverse was definitely committed to something because they felt like something was unfinished business. Clarify, and then we have Flying Monkey coming out. Clarify, what is this? Earth, ooh, excuse me, with the Moon in Pisces. We got D-Magic, all right, flying out. We got D-Magic to an Earth Seed, a Star Seed. I don't know why these people be going so hard to try to D-Magic a Star Seed. We got Star Seed, Unbothered, Change, Two of Swords, Lust, Three of Wands, Rich Guy, Opposition, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Clarify Suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Because they didn't want to be looked at as this in and out energy in regards to a relationship or something like that. We got obsessed with single, sexy, and successful. All right. Clarify. What is that? Is that fate? That's suspicion. I believe that is fate. I keep forgetting what that one is because I can't see them. Yeah, fate. Clarify fate with the wheel of with the wheel, or not the wheel, the world. Clarify the world with fate for this energy out here. We have Twin Flame. So this Emperor in reverse feel like they got unfinished business with a Twin Flame. But you had the Queen of Cups in reverse falling out on the floor. Trash box at the back of the deck. Followed by Work, Labor, Efforts, Divine Guidance, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Emperor, Travel, Mature Man, Two of Cups, Rising Star, Intuition, Manipulation. So why would you do this to somebody you look at as your twin flame? Or whatever this is. Clarify whoever this Psycho Emperor in the reverse is. Yeah, with the Three of Cups coming out. So there's going to be some type of change coming in for this collaborative group or whatever. You got Vampire Energy, Transition, and then we have Love Offer with Karma at the back of the deck. Clarify the other side with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Clarify the other side. That was Rising Star that just fell. We got Priest. All right. So they could have definitely had working with a priest. All right. That could be who that medical health professional is, but they could be somebody who's just like a spiritual worker, root worker, practitioner, whatever like that. Clarify Earth with the Moon in Pisces for this energy out here. You got False Person. All right, so I feel like whoever this priest was, they was a false person, or they are a false person, whether they male or female. Healer was in reverse in regards behind Real Love. Clarify Suspicion with Hermit and Virgo. We got Ice King, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with Empress, Taurus. Clarify fate with the World. We got the vampire energy. So you got priest, false person, ice king with the vampire with transition at the back of the deck. Clarify wheel of fortune with psycho, or what is it? We got hidden enemy coming out though. Hidden enemy with Tower and Aquarius. All right, the Tower and Aquarius is already out here. So this group of people that was hidden enemies, again, there's something about a tower, a drastic tower or something like that, to because of them trying to do something to an Empress or a Divine One. You got Empress, Star Seed, Unbothered, Change, Self-Love, Love Spell, Temperance and Sagittarius, Distant Future, Faith, Rising Star, Karmic Connection, Intuition. So they had faith that they was, yeah, because all of these people was doing all of whatever this is because of animosity. Let's do one more row from this deck. Clarify the other side with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. We got Transition that turned over with Love Offer and Karma. So this Gemini, this Magician energy, this Emperor in reverse Magician, they was trying to have some type of unfinished business because, and then they didn't remember where they came from with trying to do this, whatever this is. But there could be some type of ending or transition for this priestess, whoever was working with this priest, whoever this priestess is. I mean, we got Love Offer, Karma, and we got the Fool in Aquarius, which talks about destroy to create and transformation. Clarify Earth with the Moon in Pisces for this energy out here. The King of Wands comes out sideways again, just like the tarot, like the first deck did. That is weird. And I'm going to leave that one sideways, though. Wow. So this priestess could be a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo. Because that's how the tarot card came out earlier. That's crazy. You got Karmic Masculine. So there is definitely, whoever this Ice King, King of Swords energy is, they're a Karmic Masculine. That's why that low vibrational card came out earlier. That don't have to, their sun sign don't have to be an air sign, but whoever this Emperor is in the reverse, they are karmic. Clarify the World with fate. You got the Seven of Wands to the Ascension. They were trying to block, I feel like a union or something like that, because you do have Twin Flame Vampire energy with Seven of Wands coming out with Ascension. So this Karmic Masculine intention was to block something, even though they was already part of all this other stuff. And that's why they was feeling like they had unfinished business with this Empress energy or Divine One, male or female. We got the King of Swords at the top of the deck. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with, what is that? That's Psycho, right? But it is Shock. Clarify the World or the Wheel of Fortune with Shock. So there might be a double shock because you got two towers under the Shock card. We got the Divine Masculine, or this could be some. So there is something about a Divine Masculine and a Karmic Masculine. And look what's at the back of the deck. You got the spiritualist or the occupationist, the doctor, whatever, medical person, spiritualist, practitioner, root worker, tarot reader. I see Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, Strength card, Thief, Two of Pentacles, Karma, Black Magic, Five of Swords, Nine of Swords, divination, manipulation, unbothered, Page of Wands. So there's literally, and I see self-love just now. So there's literally a karmic masculine and a divine masculine. Wow. That's crazy. And it all could have been, it could have been like, it sounded like it was this karmic masculine who was working with a false priestess to, because he felt like he had unfinished business. And then, you know, yeah, Hangman, he was entertaining this other stuff. We got the Hangman and Pisces to the Eight of Cups. Let's do, I want to do one more row. One more row. Clarify the other side, Magician, Gemini, Virgo, for this energy out here. You got obsession flying out. Wow. So this Emperor in reverse, Magician, they have an obsession with feeling like there's some type of unfinished business, all right? But they also forgot where they came from with this whole thing. Yeah, look, was waiting on some type of voodoo. Three of Wands to the voodoo card. Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Empress, emotional manipulator, Nine of Cups. Clarify Earth. What was Earth again? Earth was, remember where you came from, right? Clarify Earth with this Moon in Pisces. You have the Page of Swords. So maybe this is just like, okay, the black magic, then the D magic. So this D magic could have been something that was done through, trying to be done through cyberbullying, stalking, and all that kind of stuff. Along with, like, I'm feeling like 3D stalking too, like physical stalking or whatever like that. Showing up where this divine one person is at. Something about a Queen of Pentacles could be significant. Clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy out here. We have the Nine of Swords come out with divination, Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, divine guidance, Eight of Wands. Yeah, this karmic masculine definitely, who could be this king, this Ice King, King of Swords energy, they definitely was under this Nine of Swords energy. Their judgment was clouded. They wasn't thinking clearly, or they have not been thinking clearly. Something about this could have been them for the last 9 weeks or whatever. You got obsessed flying out with Six of Wands, entity attachment, and then you have the World with the conflict at the back of the deck. Clarify the World with fate. Clarify the World with fate. You have abuse in reverse. Yeah, so they wanted to keep abusing this karmic, and all these people he was working with, this Emperor in reverse, this karmic masculine, they wanted to keep abusing to stop this divine person from having an ascension. And they also had people, that was vampire energies for negative and or positive energy, sexual or blood energy, or blood something, however you say it. Clarify shock with the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Star in Aquarius, all right? It's like they wanted to shock, and I feel like they wanted to stop this divine masculine. But I feel like both of these people, or whoever this divine masculine is or divine feminine is, they're unbothered, all right? Because the divine feminine is coming up, the Empress at the back of the deck, and then the divine masculine is coming out here on the table, all right? So there definitely could be something significant about the divine feminine and the masculine with this energy. Now, I don't know who this divine masculine is, and I don't know who the karmic masculine is, but I just know they showing up on the table. They could be any sign. They don't have to be a specific sign. Split the deck. Eager with romantic night. Eager, it says immediate action. Romantic night, it says romantic entanglement, sexual encounter. All right, so this is probably what this Emperor in the reverse, Magician, karmic masculine thought they was going to like. That's what they was feeling, like there was some type of unfinished business or like wanted. Yeah, and they definitely would have fallen right over here under the first row. And they was obsessed with seeking help. It says talking, conference, and consult. It literally fell right over there. Like, I didn't even have to like put it over there. It just fell right over there. That's crazy. We got balcony at the back of the deck. Land of love. That's crazy how that just went over there like that. I cannot believe that. You got... Yo, this junk is crazy. Clarify Earth with the moon and Pisces. What people be up to is just, oh my God. Like, dang, y'all ain't got nothing better else to do. We got Prince Escalus. Protection, kindness, and undertake. Alright, that's coming out here under the Earth with moon and Pisces. So there's something about a Prince Escalus. Alright. Maybe either this could be this King of Wands that came out crossing, or somebody was trying to do this to a Prince Escalus. Alright. Maybe this could be a younger earth sign, possibly. Yeah, look, we got patience, what is that? Descent. Patience, descent, and self-control. I don't know if that card don't usually come up, and I haven't used this in a while, but clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy out here. We got fear, concerns, worry, risk. All right, with the metaphor of love at the back of the deck, flirt and seduction. So this King of Swords, karmic energy, masculine, they could be in fear now because of them being in this Nine of Swords energy. Their judgment not being clear, and their mind not being clear, or having clarity in regards to what they was trying to do. Like, they was very clouded about what they, in this judgment energy in regards to what they was trying to do. Suspicion, again, was what? I gotta see. Suspicion was invasion of body snatchers. Okay, so that movie is, I guess that's kind of giving me the energy of the vampire card. So I feel like this person is in fear of this King of Swords energy, or this is just another part of the mix, another person that's part of the mix, because they wasn't able to accomplish what they were trying to do. Something about loud cars or cars with loud motors and stuff could be significant, because I swear all day today, and maybe even yesterday, it's just been like people just constantly be trying to come down the street with they loud old cars, they motors, and all that kind of stuff. Clarify fate with the world for this energy out here. You got apothecary, force, sin, cunning, the dark side of a human. Alright, yeah, it's like this person wasn't able to abuse, with the abuse card being in the reverse, in regards to some type of energy ciphering or whatever, towards the twin flame. I'm feeling like that's in regards to the divine one, feminine and masculine, because again, they both are up here on the table, even though the Empress is at the back of the deck. I feel like that's in regards to both. So what this was like this. Okay, so I feel like this King of Swords, who could be whatever they sign is, they trying to present themselves as this Prince Escalus, somebody who is a they kindness and a protector and stuff. But they was trying to seek help. They was obsessed with seeking help because they felt like there was some type of unfinished business because of what their plan was to try to do. The whole time they're entertaining people at hotels and something about a murder plot, and then they're trying to, I see 11:41 on the alarm clock, and then they're trying to do other stuff. All right, so this is crazy. Yes, and something about a confession. It does say confession of love. I say I love you, but we also did have confession come out with the oracle cards. Clarify shock with the wheel of fortune for this energy out here. Whoa, marriage flew in the reverse. Dang, that's crazy. Marriage is in the reverse with step forward. Dang, why marriage come out in the reverse? Wedding, matrimony, wedlock. That came out in the reverse. And then you got step forward. It says accelerate, bring forward, make progress. Yeah, because this person felt like they was going to have progress with some type of appointment. It says appointment, engagement, marriage proposal, Count Paris, narcissistic, attractive, noble, sincere, eager, immediate action, poison, harmful, destruction, fake death, disguise, concealment, keeping secrets, hidden truth, Capulet, fatherly love, controlling dogmatism, determination, courage, perseverance, no more indecisiveness, firmness, reconcile, resolving conflicts, letting go of the past, forget the hate, forced marriage, loss of freedom, excessive interference, metaphor of love, flirt, seduction, patience, decent, self-control, the nurse, kindness, loving, realistic, misunderstanding, misinterpretation, misinformation, ineffective communication, distilling liquor, strategy, expertise, double-edged sword, which is bad and good consequences. So, wow. What a nut ball, or these nut balls. What a freaking nut ball. What I tell you, these people is nutty nuts. And this is what you got to deal with. Or they be trying to make you feel like you got to deal with this type of nut ballish-ish that be going on. Or people be trying to do. Like, why they don't have this type of energy for their own self? I just don't get it. But they got the nerve to be trying to do something, but then or try to present themselves as they're not trying to hurt you. The whole time that's what they be on. Clarify the magician with the other side for this energy out here. I'm gonna get a few from this deck. This mixed deck. We got memories. Clarify what ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, detached, flying out. But let's see. Clarify the moon in Pisces with earth. We got reader. We got knowledge seeker, knowledge pursuer, information. So this person has been trying to seek information and hiding. All right. Something about a Mr. I see MR. Yeah, whoever this Mr. or they go by Mr. About them blindly following through. It says taking ownership of your actions and decisions rather than blindly following the crowd or external influences. You have the power to shape your own path, make choices that align with your values and aspirations, question assumptions, and challenge conventional wisdom. Clarify Hermit and Virgo with suspicion. You got running. So now this person wants to run because they're in fear in regards to what they have been trying to do. Something about their first name starting with the letter R, or they can have an R in their first name or last name. Clarify the world with what is that? Fate. Is that fate? Yeah, the world with fate for this energy out here. You have arena, something about competitive and stage. All right. So they was in this, they was like, how you say, competitive. They was they was, I feel like, excited because apothecary, forcing, cunning, dark side of a human. Then you got arena, competitive, and stage. They was like they knew it was bad, good and bad consequences in regards to whatever this cunning, forced sin that they were doing. All right. You also have birthplace of dreams, goals, possibilities. Yeah, something about goals. Then you got roof, overhead, views. Something about views, maybe. Okay, something about online. I think something about RA or AR. Clarify Wheel of Fortune with shock for this energy out here on the table. You have blacksmith, forge, shaping, tempering. All right. Something about AB or BA. Something about RAB. Yeah. Off and on, hot and cold, detached. And you have that at the top of the deck. Sticking out. That is insane. Clarify the other side with the Magician, Virgo energy out here. Clarify Magician with the other side. We got child. So this person can have a child, or something about an MC or CM. That could be somebody's initials. Clarify Earth with the Moon and Pisces for this energy out here. That falling right on top of child. We got male. Yeah, this definitely is a Mr. Whoever this Mr. They go by Mr. Thug Man. Alright. Or this could be a female, but this energy is giving a male. But we got Divine Masculine in the reverse. And we still got Thug at the back of the deck. So this person can have some type of record, or like, and then we got Married at the top of the deck. So this person can have some type of criminal record before, and something about reckless sex or reckless love. All right, we got that. And then look what's at the top of the deck sticking out, the sky. We got home, which is like the Four of Pentacles. Clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo for this energy out here on the table. Clarify suspicion with the Hermit and Virgo. We have Divine Masculine. No, we're not trying to come out as a Divine Masculine. Or there could be something about, again, we had the Karmic Masculine, and then we had the Divine Masculine. So maybe that's them two coming out again from this deck. We got Petty at the back of the deck. I don't know if it's like, I'm getting something, okay. Oh, yeah, because I was about to say, like, another person trying to act like another, like somebody trying to act like another person. Like, say they both alive, right? But they trying to present themselves as somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's what I'm getting. We got Mother at the back of the deck. So a man, this could be a male trying to present himself as another male. All right, something like that. We got grandparent coming out. Something about a male or female grandparent or something. That's what the ancestors are saying. Clarify the world with fate for this energy out here. We got the mountains in reverse. It's like this person cannot run for the mountains. All right. And then you have windswept region, gusts, winds, airy, and leaves. All right. Yeah, they can't run for the mountains. They have to, I'm getting stick it out or something. Clarify shock with the Wheel of Fortune for this energy out here. You got spiritual seeker. We got bumping heads. Spiritual seeker came out with fireman and perversion. What is this? I see something about SFP or PFS or something. Something about them tempering with something about a spiritual seeker, or something about tampering, forging, shaping in regards to insight, trying to get some type of insight in regards to this Divine Masculine, because this is coming out under the Divine Masculine. Again, we have them coming up right here, and then we have the male right here. So it definitely could be something about two different males in this energy. We also have bumping heads that it turned up at the top of the deck. Yeah, look, you got my way, highway at the back of the deck. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, ego. Something about airport. I see fear of commitment. I see funeral or death and rebirth. I see legal matters. I see hunter. And I also see home, which I put as the Four of Pentacles at the top of the deck. All right, 1:40 on the clock. Let's see. Let's do one more time around. Clarify the Magician with the other side for this energy out here. We got the Two of Cups. I don't know. So whoever this person is, they definitely got a child or two or three or whatever. And or they was expecting what they was doing to have a child with the divine person, male or female. Or there's just something about a Two of Cups. Yeah, they could have been seeking help to try to get somebody in a relationship. Okay, so commitment came out up there. I forgot about that. Yeah, but you have betrayal at the back of the deck. It says deceit, disloyalty, bonds. Well, that's what I highlighted. And then you have the Fool, which is Aquarius, rashness, impulsiveness. So this person was being rashness, impulsiveness to do something. Something about coffee or a coffee house or tea. I see indulgence. I see parking lot, spot, parking. What's the top of the deck? Marriage, wedding. Because they wanted to try to get this divine one into a marriage. Clarify Earth with the Moon in Pisces. We got left you hanging. No closure, left on red. No contact. But I feel like you don't have contact with whoever. Something about a feather could be significant. But you don't have contact with, I feel like either one of these masculines, the karmic or the divine masculine, though. Clarify Hermit and Virgo with suspicion for this energy out here. You got Jezebel. All right, I put that as being a male or female. So, or they could be trying to call the divine person Jezebel. All right, but this person has been not interacting with anyone. So we got Redeemer, or they could be trying to redeem that they was calling somebody a Jezebel. We got Redeemer. It says uses guilt to convince people to change, lack of identity outside of faith and religion, inauthentic, thinks they are holier than thou, or they could be saying it's about this divine person. We got Road, Love, which is the Ace of Cups. I see Learner. I see Hospital. I Can't Trust You. I see Perilous Realm, Danger Path, Shadow. I see Captain, Elevator, Concert, Influencer. Clarify the World with fate in regards to this energy out here. You got Money, which I put as the Ace of Pentacles. So money was definitely involved. Yeah, with that forced, the dark side of a human, forced sin, cunning. All right. Yeah, Secrets just came out with Heartbreak, and Love Message is at the back of the deck. Wow. So there's some secrets about some things. We got Intuition at the top of the deck. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with Shock for this energy out here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with Shock. We got Perilous Realm, Damp and Rainy Realm, and then we have Restaurant, PDR, RPD. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo. What the hell? We got Jail at the back of the deck along with that. And then we got Get It Readings, Stranger, Gym, Bustling Hub, Amusement Park, Spiritual, Chaos, Eagle Death, Downward Spiral, Spiritual Awakening. Why I said PDR is because I've highlighted all of the letters. The first letter of on these cards, I highlighted all the first letters. So that's why I'm saying that. But you literally have Perilous Realm, Damp and Rainy Realm, and then you have Restaurant. And you see it says I highlighted the P, the D, and the R from each card. So I don't know. That must be some type of confirmation. That is insane. This is the last time with this part of the deck. Clarify Magician with the other side for this energy out here. We got massive regret. So again, this Mr. Now they could be in some type of massive regret, whether they have a bald head with a beard and face hair or not. Yeah, because something about them, some epic tales, legends in regards to some like childhood stuff. Maybe that has to do with that childhood trauma card that came up, or what, you know, in the beginning of this video. Clarify Earth with the Moon and Pisces. Or I'm getting out, maybe they could be working with some type of local law enforcement. We got drunk, alcoholism, addiction, abuse, or something again, or they just have some type of criminal record. Clarify Hermit and Virgo with suspicion for this energy out here. You got diviner, unseen, foresight, insight, connection. So this person definitely has been trying to get some type of insight. Again, they could be using that priest that came out, or they're trying to get this from this divine one, this male or female, or however this resonates. Yeah, we got beach at the back of the deck. I keep getting BTICH when I see that card. And we got madman, madness, chaos, unruly possessions. We got civil servant. And we have gambler, which says risk taker, addiction, debt, and fortune. You also have laboratory sticking out, which talks about research, experiments, invention. You got park turned in towards musician, haven, space, and retreat. All right. Behind musician, you have writer, which it says tales, storyteller, crafting, communication. Clarify, and night just flew out, but losing sleep. Clarify the world with fate for this energy out here. You got legal matters, property, criminal, child, traffic, or it could be any of the other stuff. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with shock for this energy out here on the table for the last time around. We have magician. If he come out more than once, you have the musician and you got magician, and he coming out here twice or more than once, or whatever how you want to say it. And look what got the nerve to be at the back of the deck. Power, magic, illusions, manifestation. I see twin flame. I just picked up to I love you. Driver. Crazy. Laboratory. Female. Home. Effed up over you. Water. Cancer by Scorpio. Gambler. Civil servant. Airport. Ninja. Goodbye. Lover. Dating. Travel, fireman, neighborhood, fear of commitment, butcher, ruthless slaughter, romance. I see educator at the top of the deck. Yeah, this is a lot. It's a lot. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading because it is very long. Spirit say yes. This is true, and that's another yes behind that. Oh yeah, it's another yes I done pulled up. So I pulled up 2 yeses. So something about this reading is definitely a yes and a yes. Crazy. Could we close out this reading from this deck? We got the evil entity has left, return to center, breaking a curse, black magic failed. We got they can't hide what you already know. You got ancient techniques illuminate the mind. You got cut through the confusion, discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual gift of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, and focus. What else to close out this energy on the table? You got imprisonment. So something about imprisonment falling right on top of legal matters. All right. You also have magic of the nymphs. Nymphs is spelled NYMPHS. Something could be significant about New York. We got start a new journey, finding your true self, travel, spiritual quest, walk in nature, destinations, mysterious adventure, explore, step into the unknown, take action, follow your heart, experiences, follow the flow of life, or excuse me, the flow of life, and spiritual cleanse. And we got back of the deck, you got getting exposed. Let's also use let's see. Close out this energy with this deck. Close out the energy with this deck. We got number 3, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So something about 333, as above, so below, so below, so without, so without, so within. You got 333, I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, and passing a test. Alright, so definitely something about 333 is significant. Back of the deck, you have 6 with choices. Feeling blocked and restraint. Alright, belonging to your own dream. Create your own life. And behind that is 30. Justice is not law. Rules that are not fair. And let's see, close out the reading with this deck. Close out the energy with this deck. We have autonomy. And then you have animal energy with channel. You also have thrive, variety. It says tolerance. 1 or 2 more to close out the energy for this reading. You have sing, and we got oil with protection. Oil with protection. And then we have sing with Omu Oloren, which it says sing. And then back of the deck you have, I see Omu with family. We got gratitude. It was turned in towards, or gratitude rampage, it's already happened, was turned in towards Omu with family. And then back of the deck you have sexuality at the back of the deck. Alright, so I'm going to officially go ahead and close out this reading. Alright, so I will see you later, and I'll see you in the next video.